I'm giving Mr. Luis money right now to come with 2 horses. Aquí hay $100. Very soon he will buy 2 horses. I want you guys to kindly support me.
I was changing my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter, and I noticed that when I changed her, she was red and very sensitive.
You have many children. If you have many generation, a big generation, so they consider you as the richest. Is the ratio of women to 1 man is 7. If 1 man can marry 7 wives, then the number of single ladies will have been wiped out. It is actually 1 against 7. So that is where we are.
Hey guys, good morning and welcome back to the channel. This is a reaction video. Who made it to the table? Cocomama of the Most High, the Blessed Ones, Lazy Gang, Personal Persons, Inner Kakus, Cocomama friends, lovers, hearers, keyboard reactors, notification gem, our elbow moderators, silent viewers, newbies, genius, backboners. You all are all amazing. Without your presence here, without your support here, how can we do this? Where do we see the energy? But because of your presence, I can't wait. I can't wait to come back and drop it yata on top of your head. Grab something, grab whatever that is grabbable. Me, I got my bottle of water here. Grab your sharp. A quick reminder, you love me. I love you back. Simple. Back to back. Backpackers everywhere. Crazy people everywhere. Lazy people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. You guys are too much. You leave me alone. I don't wanna. Leave me alone in my small corner. Let me do what I want to do here. A disclaimer. This is not a hate channel. Yes, we don't mind our business. It's a reaction channel. You will hear your mama saying stuff that may not be pleasant to your ears. So get prepared. You get what I mean. That is it. You know the tingo. Anyway, aside from you all, who else do we have here? Mark Koherasnr is on this table. Mark Koherasnr. See, Koherasnr. In fact, let me be calling him Koherasnr so that I don't mix up things. Mashibo one is on this table. Hey, they had heated argument about Mr. Kenge. Come and see blood in action. Blood is thicker than water. Even though Mark Koherasnr has not spotted his son, I mean face to face. Guys, you know the painful part of it. You are looking at your son. You cannot even have access to him. Not even a telephone conversation. And you are still standing and advocating and fighting for him. Almost pushing all the blames. They were doing it more like a joke or stuff like that. I love the fact that Mashibo one didn't get irritated, because if I was the one, I would be like, okay, Baba, now that you are in this business, he was not aware what was going on when he reached out. I believe he reached out to Mashibo one. When he reached out to Mashibo one and got interviewed, okay, made all of us to be aware that he's the biological father of Baba Marwa. How his son find it very hard to understand that reaction is a thing here. It doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative. Because to me, if you are doing reaction and you are supporting him, it's okay. But when you do reaction and whatever you say doesn't sound pleasant to him, is a problem. He's still not getting it, okay? Now, his dad is on the game. His dad is getting it. If you want to see where Lazy Gang and Baba Marwa people are in action, you go under his comment section. His comment section is always fire. You will even see some lazy people going against him, calling him names. Where were you when your son lost his sight? Where were you when your son was struggling? We could have done something that time. Now that he has grown and he has made it, now that he's this superstar, this is now the time you feel you want to come and use him and shine. No, Baba, we don't support this. You are not a good father. You abandoned your child. He's trying to explain everything. He's trying to even say that he knew that Marwa did not grow up in a healthy environment, but he got no choice. Nobody is trying to ask Marwa, can we hear from your side? Maybe this guy is lying. Maybe Koherasnr is just knocking our brains here. Maybe his ex, Mrs. Esther, come ma'am, got a different story aside from what he's telling us. But like I said, if you keep quiet, it means that whatever someone has said about you is true. That's how I will see it. Now, he is trying to make it look like, oh, people are against him for getting close to Mashubu, who is an enemy to Baba Marwa. Without him, but I love the fact that Mashubu lectured him that this is where the problem started. I reacted, which is allowed. Reaction is allowed. I reacted on Conman taking a shower. It's against our culture. Okay, we are community here. We are not Muzungus. We are not Oyibo. It's against our culture for a married woman to go naked in the river and be showering in the name of content. I reacted and they came for me. I also reacted on Mr. Kenge. How Mr. Kenge wouldn't let people come close. The Sodom and Gomorrah going on in his compound. I reacted on that and they came for me with his gang, including Nasty Nasto. Came and attacked him. It's okay. So, I don't even want to talk about the fact that Congress mom used to be his teacher when he was in school. She maltreated him to the point that she had to drop out of school. I don't want to go there, okay? But let me at least go towards the ones that we witnessed. Congress mom, when Joyce's came, went to the river to shower. Now, what is the big thing if Cocomama grabs this and talk about it? Ah, mama, I can even go positive and be like, it doesn't really matter. The world has changed, okay? We are now in an internet age, okay? So it doesn't really matter whether the culture, sometimes, I can go towards that, like, okay, culture can be reformed, culture can be remolded. I can support her, and that is okay. Reaction is either negative or positive. If you take it in a negative way, so be it. If you see it in a positive way, so be it. Be ready to absorb it like that, or get off social media. This is the problem we are having. Now I'm addressing this to Mark Kohara. But another thing I understand is he's getting too much heat. People are blaming him. As we speak, he's also coming back because someone asked him, do you go to church with your 2 wives? And then he started explaining that he's a polygamist. It's common among his community. It's okay, you can take up to 3, 4 wives. It's not a problem. It doesn't mean that you have sinned. Even in Kenyan code, I think Kenyan constitution, you are allowed to take more than 1 wife. So, but of course, the Western people, because it's not something that is common in the Western world, they still find it like, what is going on here? How can you haven't even taken care of 1 wife and you're taking second one? Because that's another point, okay? Polygamists, normally, they are well-to-do. Where I come from, if you see someone with 3, 4 wives, I bet you that each wife got their own thing. Nice house, good house, okay? Got her own car. Children are well taken care of. Children are going to good school. You must not even work, you understand? You must just be traveling, moving from Bahamas to Miami, enjoying yourself. Another week you are in Thailand, you move to Panama, you get it. You are just simply hovering around, enjoying your money, enjoying your man's money. That's how I see most polygamists now. But in the village, it's a story for another day. You're looking at a polygamist who cannot even feed a child, but he has 20 children. In the morning, he goes his way. Everybody must go for farming. Send them to school, no. Feed them, no. No health care, nothing. Rather, he is out there in Shiban, in Biapalo, collecting more women, attracting more women. And the worst part of it, guys, most polygamists, I'm not condemning it. the culture is like that, but I'm just sharing my 2 cents, okay? Most polygamists these days, they are not doing it because it's the culture, you know, you are allowed to do it. They are doing it out of greed. You see 18-year-old, you are forcefully pushing to marry her. 18-year-old, the 60-year-old will be settling down with 18-year-old girl. In order for us to stay focused, guys, let's start. I think we must leave Yabahanze. Or what's the name of Koherasnr's village? I think before we look at his clips, his clip with Mashibo one, his latest one about polygamy, let's move to Argentina. Okay, that's our main place here. Now, there's something Mr. Kenge said yesterday. I didn't talk about it. I want to address it before we watch today's clips. Mr. Kenge said something. He said, oh, travel, I'm a full-time content creator. Travel, come to Argentina, show people. Ever since he came to Argentina, I want you guys to show me the places that he has showed you guys as a full-time content creator. I want you to show me one thing that you have learned from Baba Marwa ever since he came to Argentina. It's been 2 months or so now. I want you guys to share it. Drop it in the comment section. Refer me, share the link, show me what he has done in Argentina at least. He has been to Yankee when he was there. I want you guys to show me, aside from Mutua taking him around and they are eating, talking, discussing on the street. That is his content. It's just like Madam D. You hear them complaining, oh, these people are so jealous of us. They can't do what we are doing. She is in Dominican Republic. What is she doing? Rubbishing the local guys there. Do you have Lamborghini? How are you going to catch me as a fish? I need you to tell me if you can give me Lamborghini. So what are you teaching? Can you imagine if young children or young girls are watching you? They love to watch your content. What are they learning from you? What are they learning from you, Madam D? They are learning how to be gold digging, how to size up a man. Before you, I need to see your pocket. How thick is your pocket? It's all about what you grab from a guy. You, what do you bring to the table? As a foreigner, as a Kenyan, how do you represent the whole country in that country? When people see you, they can see that you're a foreigner. When they get close to you, they want to talk to you. How do you, what impression are you giving them about your country? Rather than this nonsense, rather than going naked, what impression are we getting now? I don't want to do travel vlogging. It's not my thing. I'm afraid to travel. I want to do 9 to 5. I don't want to be roaming around. Okay, traveling is not a problem. Once in a while, I might want to travel and do. It's not something I want to do as full-time thing. Okay, it's something I want to do as hobby or vacations kind of stuff. Now you want to convince me that what I'm doing is rubbish. I'm just sitting. That's what they always insult us. And Mark Koherasnr should also see this, that your son is so, you need to also address this thing about them that reactors, everybody must be traveling. Everybody must get off from their corner. They are just sitting in their fake corner, fake flowers, and only complaining and only talking and talking. They can't do anything. Can they buy even one ticket? Can they even go to places that we have been to? What have they achieved? Do they have these big numbers we have? It's not all about that. It's a matter of choice. Mashibo One hasn't done anything. I love the fact that he welcomed Baba Marwa. Baba Marwa is my brother. He wants to reconcile with him. He wants to make up with him. But if I'm gonna say the simple truth here, he must not apologize. Mashibo One has not done anything. Actually, like he said, another issue he got with the Marwas is because he interviewed Koherasnr. Is he not on this space now? Is he not almost, guys, he has reached 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for making that to happen. He has reached 1,000. He's here, he's enjoying it, he's pushing out content. At least I've learned a lot watching him. I've learned about female genital mutilation in Korea land. Okay? I've also seen the measures, what they are doing, how he called his clan to talk about it, to condemn it in front of us. Now he's discussing polygamy, showing us his farms, showing us how he's supporting his wife. You know, he's doing a whole lot, even better than his son, who is only focusing on us. The more energy these guys put on us, the more we are getting stamina to stand here and defend what we believe in. You can't just see someone talking something very negative about you and you're already calling that person names. Or you want to dictate what the kind of content, how I run this channel. This is my channel. You do what you want to do on your channel. If I have anything to say, I will say it. I'm not killing you. So guys, because when they say these things, it makes me wonder, must everybody be traveling? Huh? People, they do their niche, they do their things on their individual channels, depending on the environment also. If you have a job, how will it be possible for you to be traveling when you have to do 9 hours a day? If you have a job or you are in a certain place whereby you cannot just put camera, even where he is now, these guys, what they go through, they don't share it. You will be recording, suddenly somebody will try to rob you or snatch your phone away or your GoPro camera away from you. They don't discuss all this, the risk attached to it. We also, I'm not saying that we don't have our own thing going on here, because automatically when you say something negative about someone, you are a hater. You don't have content. Oh, go do it your own way. They start insulting you. They start reminding you how old you are. They start reminding you how ugly you are. A lot of people, I don't know. Guys, at this point, you know what? At this point, let's just continue with our thing. Let them do their worst. If they want to cry blood, let them cry blood. Because at this point, there's nothing we can do about it. Now, enough of your blabbing, Cocomama. Hey, Cocomama, you can blab. So I want us to go one after the other. We are in Argentina.
With the rain, if you can see, there's something like water here. This is because from the other side of this wall, it's the neighbor's home. So he's planted a lot of plants on the wall up to somewhere here. So when we were plastering the wall, we only plastered it from above up to here, because the plants on the other side are actually on the wall of this house. So that has affected, if you see here, there is like water. But it's something we will see. We will negotiate with the neighbor, because this wall belongs to us, but the other space belongs to him. And sometimes they don't get along with Mr. Luis. Not sometimes they don't, but last time we talked to him and he agreed, we worked. That's sometimes the good thing about men, that we may have differences, but when something is like seriously needed, we just put the differences away.
Baba Marwa is busy asking his audience to donate. He activated donation by giving Mr. Lewis 100 USD or so towards buying a horse. This horse thing, you remember, hey, content creation is not our mate. You remember what happened in Yabohanse? We thought that it was Roro that wanted this horse thing. Something you cannot even take care of. You cannot even take care of yourself. And then you are pushing to have animal. They have dog there already. Mr. Lewis, you look at his environment, he needs something better than having a horse. Now, look at Baba Marwa here, complaining about how the walls are so wet and muddy. The walls has formed mods. The walls are leaking. Because of what? The other neighbor, Mr. Louis' neighbor, is planting plant close to his own side of the wall. And is affecting them. I just hope that this baby will not have pneumonia or anything. I don't want to say what is in my mind. I don't want to say anything. But I'm just praying that this child will not have any lung issues, pneumonia or whatever. Because if truly that child is sleeping there and the walls are so wet like this, visibly wet, Baba Marwa is not even thinking of what to do, how to keep the place, or how to fix that problem. He's worried about buying horses for Mr. Lewis. He has a serious problem. There are so many comments, okay? People already giving it to him. Marwa, don't do this. Don't buy horses. They need space. The guy doesn't think beyond. The man is old enough to take care of them. Stop disturbing the man. Exactly. Horse is not good for him. Better buy him a car or renovate his house. At least, you go to his IG, you go to Baba Marwa's IG, you will see that Baba Marwa has finished this family. Went around and snapped everything. You can see the walls very clear, very dirty. The whole environment. He snapped everything. Everything must not come to camera. There are certain stuff you keep. He's doing it to himself. He's doing it to his woman. Okay? So, tell me why this guy is doing this.
Okay. Guys, I am giving Mr. Luis money right now to come with 2 horses. Aquí hay $100. Mr. Luis.
Sí, pero con $100 enseguida.
2 caballos.
2 caballos. Venga, vamos.
Ese es tuyo.
No.
Ahora yo solo esperar caballos.
No.
I am telling Mr. Luis, I have already given him $100. Now I am only waiting for caballos. So guys, the thing is this. Personally, I have done a deal with Mr. Luis that very soon he will buy 2 horses. I want you guys to kindly support me. Buenas tardes. Muy bien. So, ¿quieres mirar?
No, si querés entrar.
Have you seen how he stylishly activated donation? I'm giving him 100 USD. Kindly support me. He's getting not 1 horse, 2 horses, and your own room where your baby sleeps. Because I still believe that that baby doesn't sleep. You saw the other time, Roro left the studio apartment and was going to the men's house. And this one put camera on her. And she turned back and she said, I'm fine, but at least remove the camera from me. So Roro leaving the studio to move to the men's house will send you a signal that actually she got her stuff there. You understand? She probably sleeps there with the baby. But of course, during the day, to confuse the people, she has achieved her aim, which is to fix the apartment for her dad. It's done. Very soon they have to get going. Now, tell me, with all this nonsense, we can see everything there. The problem now is horse. Okay? Looking at this guy, looking at Mr. Lewis and everything in his environment, his fridge is not working. You have not even fixed that fridge. You are more worried about giving him 100 USD that you will collect when you drop the camera. He's going to collect his money back. Tell me about it. He's going to take his money back and be like, I did this for recording, for camera. More donations. Donations must troop in. Guys, not even up to 1 week. How old is the baby? His audience gave money. They donated. I'm sure some people even gave through PayPal. Why is this guy like this? I don't get it when people go and attack his dad and call his dad names. Because I mean, okay, he has this big number. He has this big audience. And he's getting all this attention. But how is his reputation? You think deep down, if I was Mark Kohara, I will be proud of him as my son? No. I will be like, why? Why is this guy always doing odd things? Why is he always going to, he must not do whatever maybe popular people will believe. He must not go with the crowd as an individual. He still got to do what he wants to do with his life. He must not even, but he's awkward. He's off. Like, I cannot believe it, guys. I'm just worried about the little baby. This is it's coming from a pure heart. I'm just worried about that baby, the comfort of that baby, the environment.
Never hurt anybody, and I have never abused anybody. It's only though other people, they can think that I'm fighting other people. No. For example, you know, I came out and I introduced you that you are biological father and you reach to me. So that's take as a fight, yeah? Okay. Yeah, and also there's those people who they didn't want me to bring you out. And then now they can pretend to be a good subscriber to you. They can now telling you, you know, poisoning you against me. But I believe you know what you are doing, you know, I believe. And also, me, I'm ready. I'm ready to hear what you are.
Thank you.
You are saying.
Yeah, you see that.
I don't agree, disagree with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, my son.
There's something Mashibo is saying here, that initially when he took his own platform to bring this guy, okay, because Mashibo interviewed him, he may have been the one reaching out to Mashibo and be like, I'm Baba Marwa's father, I'm ready to share it to the whole world. But if Mashibo did not air it, if Mashibo did not put it up, nobody would know. He got a lot of backlashes from people. People abused, even threatened to get police involved and all that, okay? Now, the same people are now coming to tell him to go against Mashibo. I'm not saying that Mark is doing that. Koherasnr, he's wise. He's a very wise guy. That's why he's calling for peace, okay? I'm not dining with my son's enemy. I don't even believe. He said it that time. He said that, how can he call this guy enemy? Does it make sense? That someone did not agree with whatever your son is doing. Doesn't mean that the person is your son's enemy. How can he even say it? But you know how some can even go to the extent of, bribing him, giving him something. But he's a very wise guy. That's why he's saying, whatever that happens, can you guys come together? He's calling for peace, okay? And he's saying that he was not aware that there was issues going on. The issue is bigger than you, Mr. Kohera. The issue is far from, Mashibo reacting on Congress mom and the family threatening, even took him to police and all that. The issue is far beyond. Okay, if you are now going to go against Mashibo because of what he believes in, because he has different view towards the son, what about other content creators? What about other reactors who are doing the same? You're going to go against them as well? No. He's also trying to stay in the middle. You understand? Blood is blood.
For me, I cannot thank you.
You see, shake my hand.
Yeah.
You see, before I entered, I did not know what was going on.
When I entered here,
when I entered here, when I started actually receiving comments, that oh, Kohera, you are a pretender that you love your son, and yet you are working with his haters, and you are his haters. Let me tell you, if you love me, love my son also. I love my son. I know he's watching. He know very well he's my best friend. I love him, and he's my brother. He will remain to be my brother. Even those people, they can fool him, all poison him. He is my brother. He will remain to be my brother. That's all me. If you listen very carefully, if you listen yesterday in my video, I said there is a root cause. Maybe
you snatched his girlfriend.
You snatched his girlfriend. Maybe
you should tell us.
You should tell us. You should tell us so that we iron out once and for all. Tell the people
because
musician.
Yeah.
Because
it's an international organization.
It's an international organization.
You cannot say
you borrowed all your land, some money, and then
this is
this one.
something you work out
This
on
is
it, and
something
then
you work out
you
on it,
you
and then
earn what you according
you
to
earn
how
what
you have.
you
So
according
you
to how
people.
you have.
Yeah.
So you people.
And I say I will engage some of your
I will
elders
engage some of your
because I
elders.
told people you know
Because I
how many
told
nieces
people,
and
you know how many nieces and
daughters of mine have been married in
daughters
the
of mine
area.
have been married
I will
in the
engage
area.
even
I will
we are
engage
saying
even
they
your
are them.
son. We are saying we are
best
them.
friend.
Yes.
Is my best friend.
I will
Yes.
engage
I will
those
engage those
close fathers and uncles of
close
yours.
fathers and uncles of yours.
For example, Mr. Kiriga is
For
my
example, Mr.
personal
Kiriga
friend.
is
That
my
that
personal
teacher.
friend.
Yeah, he's
I
my
want
friend.
you. I want you.
I want you.
Mr. Mashubo, Mr. Masubo, is it Masubo or Mashubo? Hey, the way I murder people's names here is insane. Can you get us to talk to Baba Marwa's brother, step-brother, of course? Did you hear him saying that even your son is a close friend of mine? So Masubo knows even Baba Marwa's brother, okay? And he's living in Yabahanze. Some of the guys from Koherasnr's place married in Yabahanze. So it's a place he's familiar with. He's trying now to make it like, to see if he will make peace. But to me, let them just do their own thing. Let them just continue. Marwa, his mindset is like that. Mashubo should continue doing his reaction. Mashubo should make it clear that I'm not a hearer, I am a reactor. Okay? I haven't done anything. I've got no issues with anybody in the village or anywhere. And Mr. Kohera, if he wants to join reaction, he is free. Because at this point, I'm even seeing him as a reactor. He was complaining so much about someone calling him evil. I said, welcome aboard, Baba. Welcome. So he's taking note of what is going on in his comment section. He might not be hearting the comments or responding to the comments, but he's aware. When you insult him, he will flag it up and talk about it. So he's also like a reactor. Very soon he will understand that Mashibo one hasn't done anything. I mean, even if Mashibo is with someone, Baba Marwa is eyeing, or Baba Marwa used to chop and Mashibo took over. That's not the end of the world. Marwa, actually, his spec is not darky women. He prefers light-skinned women, even if you look like a horse or a monkey, even if your face is looking like a dog face. Even if you cannot even look at yourself very well in the mirror to see how horrible you look, to see how even your character, guys, you know what? When you are ugly physically and you are also ugly mentally, you are ugly internally, then I don't know. You will see a very ugly woman physically, like facially, not looking beautiful, you understand? War like Cocomama. And then you are looking and this woman is with a very handsome, good-looking, juicy man. And you'll be like, what did this guy see in this ugly woman? What is going on? It's the character. You understand? Then you see someone who is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you ask yourself, why is this girl still single? Why is she not settling down? Like, year in, year out, you are expecting her to have settled down with a guy. No. She's not just single, she's lonely. You can see that she needs a man. And if anybody comes close, they are outside the door. Bad character. That is Roro for you. Very, very terrible person. I thought that at least when she got close to Baba Marwa, she would try to change this guy's mentality. No. Things have become even worse. What are you guys telling me?
And
Yeah.
for us to get the correct information,
Yeah.
I proposed that you will not appear there.
Yeah.
I think you had that one.
Yeah.
Maro will not appear.
Yeah.
Go and select the people you trust, and Maro select his people.
Yeah.
And you tell your people that be the truth.
Yeah. And then I trust you.
Yes.
The first person to select is you.
No, I'm neutral. No. How can you?
Have you seen it? I said it that he's neutral. He wants to be neutral. He knows the truth there. Because Marwa is his son with a lot of BS, he's keeping it like that. And here he is. He knows the role Mashubo played. Okay, at least to have him here. And he's still playing. He knows that Mashubo really hasn't done anything. He can see the game. He can see the politics. He can see the humiliation. He can see the manipulation. He knows these things. That's why he's telling Mashubo, I'd rather be neutral. Select someone. You must not appear during the meeting or during the peace talk. Select some group of people from your side. And Baba Mara would, do you think Baba Mara would do this? He can't even come out. He knows that at some point he has to. I'm telling you, Mr. Mark will really get to his nerves. You will see him coming out to address this. He knows that at some point he has to come out to say something. Because prior to Mr. Kohara showing up, Marwa, those days when he started, said it, guys, you cannot even believe it. I don't even know my dad. I've never seen my dad. And there he is. I'm sure he was even like, oh, so this is my dad. He's still looking good. I look like my dad. You understand? Maybe Congress mom showed him only the picture of Mr. Mark. He hasn't seen his dad. He said it. Now that his dad has appeared, he's humbled. He doesn't know what to do. And his dad is coming slow by slow. He's coming and he's trying to get closer and get closer. Blood is blood. Blood is together. And each time someone abuses him in the comment section that he wasn't there, he will come out to say that they ran away. My ex, Madam Esther, ran away with another guy, not con man. The way this con woman likes things, eh? I thought I have seen it. Have you noticed that of late she's always cooking? You know, Jamaicans and coconut things. Jamaicans basically they make a lot of stuff. They cook rice with coconut, make gravy, stew with coconut. Okay, goat meat, coconut. So con woman is now doing a lot of coconut cooking. She's preparing these things on camera, but off camera, we are not seeing the person that she's cooking for. But are we babies? Are we babies? When Jamaica uncle is around, those coconut dishes, of course, he's the one enjoying it. Big time. You can't convince me. You can't tell me anything. Come, woman. Busy woman. Koherasnr spoke about polygamy. Very proud polygamist. Very common in Africa. Very common in my own community. But again, modernization, civilization, westernization is slowly making this polygamy thing to fade off or fade away. English, stop it. So it's slowly fading. People are no longer, will I say even hardship, things are no longer easy. Okay? The land, if you have acres of land, probably you have sold some of it, or your sons, you sold part of it to send your sons to school or send your children to school. Those days, people rely mainly on farming. That's how they survive. Trade by barter. You must not be really physically rich, like to have a lot of money in the bank, no. But it seems in Kenya, especially in the village, in the provinces, it's still a big thing for people to have a lot of wives. So this is what Mark Kohara said about it. And he's saying this because people are also like trying to judge him. Why did you take 2 wives? Are you a Christian? Do you go to church? How do you feel? Don't you feel you are hurting women by today you jump into this person's toto? You can even decide which one you prefer. This one I don't like. Maybe once a month I will go. This one, this is the one that I want to chop every night. So stuff like that. Women, at the end of the day, we are the ones suffering this polygamy thing. That's the truth. No matter how rich the guy is, no matter how the guy tries to... Let's listen to Mr. Mark Kohara before I continue my blabbing. Because today's one, we are just all over the place. It is what it is. Let's listen to him.
You will die and get buried, and you are making enemies around you. Surely, is that good, ladies and gentlemen? Actually, that is what I was trying to bring out so that we can iron out. So Masubo said he's just a reactor what he is reacting is on his line of work. And sincerely, he admitted that he is only against some of the uncultured maybe behavior which is taking place. So, but apart from that one, he has no any personal issue with Marwa's family. So I'm still waiting from the other part, but there is something which is actually confusing me. The same people who are complaining that Masubo is a hater are now the same people again who are actually attacking me, saying there is no such reconciliation. Polygamy is actually, a polygamist is someone who has more than one wife and they are living together. That is a polygamist. And here in Kenya, and especially in my tribe, there are so many polygamists. In each and every home, you will find a man having more. In fact, mine are very minimal. We have around here, around my neighboring Tanzania here, we have someone who is having 28 wives. 28, you can imagine. What am I saying? What I am saying is that polygamy is cultural. Polygamy is typically cultural in our community. We don't view it as an omen, no. And let me also say that our ladies, our girls are very much tamed. They are very much tamed in a way that they don't resist polygamy. They don't see polygamy as an issue. It is not a big deal to them. They are there. They are there to accept and get married, depending on the administration of the man and the wealthy status of that particular person. So my sister, I think she was a lady, or rather, let me today now try to bring you back to Kenya and especially my tribe Korea, and tell you that in Kenya, in our constitution, Kenyan constitution, polygamy is allowed. It is in the constitution of Kenya. In fact, the rate of women in Kenya is higher than the rate of men. So there was one member of parliament who took the bill to parliament to actually table supporting polygamy. That was back 19, I think, no, 20, I think it was 2017.
So he's bringing culture to it. He's saying, I'm not the only one, everything. You check my environment, this person got 2 wives, the other person got 3, the other one is even going to marry tomorrow. Oh, it's not a problem. I take care of my children. Do you really take care of them up to the standard? No. If I'm going to say, this polygamy thing, if you cannot provide for yourself, if you need help to send your child to school, why taking more wives? I believe that, okay, if you are well-to-do and it's your culture or your religion, some religions, okay, let me rephrase it now. If it's not your religion, because I know if you are watching me and you're a Muslim and it's your religion that you should take up to 4 wives, okay, you'll probably be telling me, Cocomama, what are you saying? I must not have a lot of money to decide. It's my religion. My religion allows me, rather than jumping from one to 2, because that's, ironically, that's the main reason why some religions allow that, to avoid men shooking the Ebola here and there everywhere, to reduce cheating, to allow every woman to have a man. Because population of women, I don't know why, it's still like that. Ever since I was small, I've always heard that population of women, women are more than men. Okay, so in order to allow every woman to have a man, okay, a man should have 4 wives. Now, if it's your religion, that's your religion. We should not say much about it. Your religion is that it doesn't matter whether you are rich or not, you can decide to have up to 4 wives. If it's not a religion thing, okay, and if it's a culture thing, you must not practice it. Yes, even if it's a religion thing. I've seen some Muslims that will tell you, oh, I don't want to take 2 wives. It's too much headache. I love my wife. Okay, if I'm done with my wife and the marriage is not working, that's the time I will take another one. No, I don't want. And you've seen others practicing it and practicing it very nicely. No issues at all. Everybody, all the wives are happy. Okay? Especially when it comes with money. Okay? When it comes with money, women that love to enjoy, they don't want to even, like, you are not even allowed to work. Most guys that practice it, they are well to do. In fact, when they tell you what is, like our Madam D will say, what do you have? When they tell you what they have or their plans for you, you will almost be tempted to say yes, you understand? Yes. So I think we must arrange something like this for our Madam D. Arrange a very nice rich man, but she must be the 5th wife or 4th wife. In that case, she will not be asking men all these nonsense questions. Where is your Lamborghini? Where is this? Polygamy, the way I see polygamy is, if you have polygamy, to me, okay, I wouldn't condemn it. Because it has a lot, it's a very sensitive topic. Culture, religion, choice, circumstances, something may have happened. You understand? Some believe that, oh, if you have so many wives, all the women will be behaving normal. They will not be rubbishing you. They will not be treating you anyhow. The competition will be there. So at the end of the day, who is smiling? Who is gaining? Who is getting all the attention? The guy. Guys, I forgot. There's another clip. A guy was busy knocking his daughter or his stepdaughter. Listen to this lady. Hey!
The person I married was actually going to be my biggest nightmare. When I first met my husband, I think it was my single mom video, I explained, a little bit about how we met. When I first met my husband, I thought that he was my Prince Charming. I thought that he was my knight in shining armor, and he portrayed himself to be this amazing, upright, righteous Christian man. I think shortly after we got married, and this is something that I haven't talked about, I started noticing like certain things changed with him. I honestly thought that some of these were things that I could get past. I didn't know where to start. 6 weeks ago, I was changing my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter. I noticed that when I changed her, she was red and very sensitive. Immediately, my first thought was, did someone touch her? So I asked her, I said, baby, did somebody touch you? And she ended up saying it was Daddy. I felt like my world ended on that day. husband wasn't home at the time when she told me, but I knew he would be coming home soon, so all I could do was just say, don't tell him that you told me. And I just instantly started trying to think of how I could get my kids out of the house, because I knew if I confronted him or asked him about it, that he would just lie, and that he would probably just continue to keep doing stuff to her, but just become more covert or more sneaky. Or
where are we, guys? I want to tap myself. Cocomama, where are you? Real monster. This lady had to run for her dear life with her child. Stuff like this happened to me instantly. That's the end of it. Tell me how this girl will grow up knowing that this is what his dad or even his stepdad. Like I said, if you do this to someone's child and you are with her mother, you can freaking do it to your own child. What has the world turned into? This is the one that, you know, at some point you get to know. Maybe you start observing that your daughter is behaving somehow. She's withdrawn. She's always tired. Her movement and everything. Tell me why a man will be shaking his bola up to a point. It's even better if the guy is cheating. You are out there. Than to knock your own child. Hey, I don't want to think about this. It's insane. I feel this girl. I felt it big time. I felt the heartbreak that this girl felt. It's so sad. That's the end of it today. If you watch to this moment, you know who you are. You are the best. Thank you so much from the bottom innermost bottomest of my heart. Thank you for the support you give. Guys, I don't know how to appreciate you guys. Honestly, like your presence here. We are dropping video like akara every blessed day, and you are watching, you're commenting, you're supporting, you are liking, you're sharing, you're subscribing. I don't know how to appreciate. Should we do a giveaway? I wouldn't mind to share this money. I'd rather share it with some of our audience here than to share it in the hospital or to use it to go to hospital. I wouldn't mind doing, maybe we should do a giveaway. What shall we do? I need your suggestion in the comment section. Should we do giveaway? And who should be our target? Should we like do giveaway for our Kenyan people? Or yeah, I think guys, we should do a giveaway. Maybe in Yabahanze, okay? I don't know. I need your suggestion, but I really, really want to show, you know, giving something. Not just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like you deserve more from me for the support you give me here. I feel like I shouldn't be selfish. I shouldn't be like Baba Marwa, collecting and not giving out. So I need your suggestion. Let me know how we can do a giveaway. It's almost end of the year, so it's Thanksgiving time. It's a time to appreciate one another. Appreciate what God has done. It's not our making. Guys, it's not our making. Who would believe last year, December, that I would be fatherless? I wouldn't. But look at it. My dad is gone and he's gone. So we should always celebrate each and every moment. We should always be thankful for the air, for the oxygen that we are breathing, rather than always complaining and wanting more and more without appreciating the little that we have. If you don't value what you have, when you lose it, you will understand. Thank you all so much from the bottomest of my heart. I appreciate you all so very much. The support is too much. The amount of love I get from each and every one of you, I can't contain it. Like, hey, I'm getting cardiomegaly. My heart is exploding. Like seriously. I don't wanna. You guys should leave me alone. I'll see you all in my another one. Peace out. Bye, guys.